PA student.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm also a PA student.
And we're West Coast Orthopedics.
And today we're going to be talking about radial dislocation, also known as a nursemaid's elbow.
Oh, okay.
What you just witnessed was a radial head dislocation caused by a longitudinal traction force with the arm in pronation. Here, the radial head, which is on the thumb side of the arm, is slipped under the annular ligament and is entrapped.
So the injury is mostly involved in the angular ligament, which is really deep down in here, and our model here doesn't actually show it. But the muscles that are used with pronation and supination, you have your biceps femoris here, you have your brachioradialis, which we're really not going to worry about now, you have your supinator down in here, and then you also have your pronators teres right across here. And so when the radial head is slipped out of its position, it's pulling on all of these muscles. So you're going to notice in the next clip, our sweet little girl is going to be stuck like this.
1, 2.
Hi, welcome to West Coast Orthopedics. Y'all can follow me. Okay, so in order to resolve the nursemaid's elbow, what you would normally do is you would supinate and hyperflex the elbow. In a case where that doesn't work, then we would result to hyperpronation so that we can pop the radial head back in alignment with the annular ligament. And we'll show you guys how to do that next. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn that palm facing up. And so now that forearm is in supination. And then we're gonna go ahead and bend that elbow, and also known as hyperflexion, to pop the annular ligament back into place. In a situation where the supination and the hyperflexion didn't work, what we would do is we would resort to hyperpronation, which basically involves overly internally rotating that forearm to pop that annular ligament back into place. Okay, now our next step would be waiting about 10 to 15 minutes to see if the child is playing with the elbow and interacting and is able to move around comfortably. And at that point, we would reassess if not. Okay, let's go check in and see how they're doing. Okay, it looks like she's doing well. Okay, in the future, just make sure that you avoid any swinging motions and avoid pulling your child by the wrist or by the hand. And if at any point you do need to pick up your child, just make sure you're picking them up by the axilla instead of swinging them or like pulling their arm in any way. Okay.